defense, number 23, Stephen Jordan. And in goal, number 29, John Gonzalez. Now for your Somerville Highlanders, coached by Chris Capaccio. At right wing, number 16, Tenzin Qatar. At center, number 9, Nick Figueroa. At left wing, number 18, Brendan Jones. At defense, number 3, Brady Rose. At defense, number 6, Dylan Marujo. And goal, number 31, Jeff Marujo. And everybody please be playing on that.
Good evening and welcome inside of the Veterans Memorial Arena from Somerville, Massachusetts. It's boys varsity high school hockey. And it's set to get underway between the visiting Medford Mustangs and the Somerville Highlanders, who have just 2 games left at home on the regular season, at least scheduled. They play today and then Saturday when they welcome in Winthrop. But for the Highlanders, before they can even focus on wrapping up the regular season, they want to do so on a high note, and they want to try and get back into the win column, something that has eluded them over their last 7 games. They are 0-6-1 with their last win coming on the road back on January 19th. They pummeled Lynn 9-1. Their last win here at home in their first game of the season back on December 22nd. These 2 teams were supposed to square off on December 13th. Feels like a long time ago. They're underway here in February as the Highlanders and Mustangs are off and running. Getting the nod in goal for the Mustangs, it's the lone goaltender on the roster, sophomore John Nocella. He goes up against the senior Jack Marujo, who made his debut back here at home on February 14th, a 3-1 loss to North Andover. Highlanders dropped both games in that home-and-home series, losing 3-1 here and then 5-2 up at Haverhill. They are trying to find ways to win hockey games. Dylan Marujo up to the line, couldn't get it out. It's held in by Devin Page, who sends one off glass. Puck off the skates of Nick Cicero, here's Page again, flubbed on his shot, and Marujo will just send one down to give his team time to change. DeAngelis couldn't get to this puck, neither could Doe. Sean McGalvray carrying it in. Now Page in deep for McGalvray. Now into the circle, it's played in deep by Anthony Lind. Lind wearing the C for the Mustangs here, as Foley can't outlet the zone. Tries to get it up again to DeAngelis. Off the stick of Aiden O'Donovan. He's able to work it in deep to the corner. Karsten Mangan Quickly getting rid of it. Foley with a good aggressive pinch, and DeAngelis spins one in deep. Owen Rosas in on the forecheck. It's moved up quickly to Vincent Castro, and now out to center. Jones sends Castro backwards as it's played in wide of Marujo's corner by Cody Tufts. Mustangs there first as it's centered, but it splits all the way back out into the neutral zone where Jones lost his stick. Rosas trying to whack it back forward. Instead, he'll go back to Alex Morgan. Now Foley. Quickly up the wing off the stick of Brendan Jones. Mustangs not very firm on their sticks here. A lot of pucks springing away from them. Now they've got a handle on it. Joe Luongo will send one in cross corner, and Medford changes out. 12:20 left here in the first. Early stages and scoreless from the Veterans Memorial Arena. Here's Dylan Marujo snapping a shot wide. On the carom, they bounce one middle. That was Casesso, but nobody home there as Marujo gets a good piece of his man. That was Pasillo, but it is going to lead to the game's first penalty. Marujo heading to the box. 12:04 left here in the first. Dylan Marujo has not been afraid of throwing the body around. More often than not, he gets the better of his opponent in those physical battles, but sometimes there is a time and place. Marujo takes a penalty. The Mustangs to the power play, looking to strike first here on the road. Nice job by O'Donovan, and then Cicerone on the clear. O'Donovan disrupted the pass, and Cicerone sends it all the way down, back towards the goaltender, Nocella. Aiden Doherty, the defenseman, slides it on in. Now Pasillo into the circle. Foley clears it away. It's worked back by the Mustangs up top to the point. Now D to D, Doherty shooting, and Marujo reaching around with the left hand. Able to glove that for his first stop. $1:25 remaining on this power play. Medford coming in 6-7-1 on the season. Somerville 2-8-3, but neither of these teams have lost in conference play. This is a Greater Boston League matchup as Marujo sticks that puck aside. Rebound, though, is up top to the point. And Tenuto with a shot blocked by Doe. Doe scampering ahead for it, can't get to it. He'll peel back for a change. Cicerone and Slattery now out killing this penalty. Nice move in over the line by Mantenuto. He centered one across. Mantenuto lost it, and Cicerone can turn and backhand one all the way down into the corner. Lumbering on through center, Page had it taken away by O'Donovan. Long wrister, and an easy stick save for Nocella. McGalvray had a pass forward that sprung off of Page's blade. 20 seconds left on the power play. Snapped in from afar, and Marujo will play it safe. 16 seconds until brother Dylan exits the penalty box. But Somerville 2-0-2 in league play this season. Medford 4-0-1. So one of these teams is going to lose today. We'll see who it is. O'Donovan moving in 1-against-1. Had his shot blocked. There's a penalty, though, behind the play. Interference is the call. Off the face-off. Now a power play in effect for the Highlanders. Their first of the game. But the Mustangs get it clear from Aiden Doherty off the glass down to Marujo. That was What I Like About You by the Romantics. I always get them confused with the Ramones. Quite a big fan of the Ramones. A little bit past my time, but that's all right, as Foley plays it in deep. The older music is significantly better as the Mustangs clear it all the way down onto Marujo. Tenzin Gessar setting it up, and Aiden O'Donovan will round the goal. Now Doe gave it up, shorthanded chance now for the Mustangs, moving in. Save made by Marujo, and a big one at that. He turned away Mantonetto. That was off the turnover at center ice from Doe. And Tenuto nearly got through again. This is Marujo, long shot, but not only was it wide, it was offside. Still 51 seconds left on the power play for the Highlanders. 8:56 left in the first. We still search for goal number 1. Off the face-off, Tyler Tadia turned it back to Marujo, and then Marujo dropped Connor Finnegan. Now look out, another shorthanded breakaway, quick shot, and they score! You can only deny it so many times, and this time it was a shorthanded rush. Tyler Tadia, the sophomore, going high over the glove side of Marujo. Great finish for him. And it's a shorthanded goal with 8:43 left in the first. It gives the the Mustangs, I should say, a 1-0 lead. Highlanders still on the power play for 20 seconds. Long shot from Foley got through, and it produced a rebound. Nobody could get to it. DeAngelis on the back check. Sees Tadia, the goal scorer, play this puck around. Jones gets stood into there by Devin Page. Power play time expired. Casesso nearly got checked there into the penalty box. This puck cleared in onto the net, and it's Nocella to pass it forward. Almost intercepted on that handoff. Page couldn't get through O'Donovan, and it's cleared to center. Dylan Marujo behind the cage, pressured there by Sean McGalvaray. Slattery gave it up. Nearly ran into his own teammate O'Donovan. Cleared back in by Devin Page. Mustangs will make a change. Marujo snaps it up ahead for O'Donovan. Cuts up, O'Donovan into the middle, tried to get it to Doe, but put it in his skates. It's chopped down the boards. Flipped past Doe. Pasquariella trying to move it out. There's Cicerone attempting a big hit. Instead, he got too low that time on Christian Ziobro, who is down on his hands and knees still, now getting up to his skates. He will hobble towards the bench, and Cicerone will sit. 2 minutes for tripping. Here with 7:01 left to go in the first. Medford leading it 1-0 over Somerville. A shorthanded goal from Tyler Tadia. Power play for the Mustangs. They try and get out to a 2-0 lead in this first period. Up top to the point. Doherty goes D to D. Now Tadia twisting one back up top. And Tenuto had it blocked. He'll trade places with Tadia, who stumbles at the line. And now DeAngelis moving in shorthanded. First shot, score! They're trading shorthanded goals here in Somerville. off. We're tied at 1. That goal comes 1 minute and 10 seconds after Tadia, who was stripped at the line by DeAngelis, scored that shorthanded goal to give the Mustangs the lead. They're right back in though. Shot blocked by Slattery. Taking the shot was Devin Page, and it will clear past the outstretched stick of Doherty. So 2 shorthanded goals. One from the Mustangs, answered by Matty DeAngelis of the Highlanders. Still though, a good chunk of power play time left here for Medford. Nocella, the goaltender, passes all the way up. It's then given up by Tadia to Doe. Tadia chases back, has possession here, and finds Doherty up the near wing to the middle. Good body check there from O'Donovan, and the clear from Foley out to center. 40 seconds left on the power play. Now here comes O'Donovan driving in. A hard push to the net, but he never got a shot on target. Mustangs looking to counter here. Page, long shot. That's wide, stick side. Good hit from Foley. Puck comes free. Marujo able to close the short side off. Up top to the point, Cody Tufts, long wrister, blocked off the boot of Foley, and he can clear it all the way down. Just 10 seconds left in the penalty to Cicerone. Well, neither team's power play unit's getting much out of these opportunities as the Mustangs are offside. There's just 1 second left. Cicerone has to stay in. But rather the penalty kills who are taking advantage. A short-handed goal by Tyler Tadia, 7-17. He got stripped of the puck. It led to a rush the other way. And Matty DeAngelis, the freshman, scoring short-handed, has tied things up here at 1. Teams are back to full strength. Jones in off the backhand of Nocella's goal stick. Ooh, Jones awkwardly into the boards there, skate first from his knees, got it on through, and it's flipped into the corner by Slattery. Slattery out there with Rosas. Jones will gingerly get back to the bench. Here's Marujo now shooting. That's off the side of the cage. Dylan Marujo out on defense with Brady Roach. It's moved around towards DeAngelis. Pasquariella trying to get it out. Now it's kicked ahead by Jared Alsop. But Somerville sends it in deep once more. Brady Roach will take over from his own end. Short pass hits Doe. Doe might have a step now to the net right side. He shoots, and Nocella has it underneath the right pad. Doe caught a good break there. The defenseman, Justin Giglio, stumbled just inside his own blue line. And once that happened, Doe really picked up the pace. Tried to sneak one underneath the goaltender, Nocella, who blockers that rebound out and then stops Doe, who waved at it and was able to whack one on net. So John Nocella now being called upon in the Medford net. Made the first save there off the face-off and then stopped Doe on the rebound. 3:45 left here in the first, 1-1 in this Greater Boston League matchup between Medford and Somerville. Foley turns one up the boards. It's taken back by Devin Page. Given right back though to Foley. Now O'Donovan. And in deep. It'll ride around the boards. Doherty got it up the wing. It's further played in by Anthony Lind. Foley turns and looks to clear it up the boards. Good pinch from Doherty. Puck now out high in the zone, turning his Page. His shot though blocked away. Doe deep in his own end. Gets it up the boards, looking for Tenzin Gesar. He's in a battle, though, with Page. O'Donovan, too soft on the stick. Page trying to move in, and Foley had no choice. Had to make a play there. And Seamus Foley is guilty of a hook. And with 2:50 left to go, the Highlanders take their third minor penalty here of the first period. That is certainly not a good trend. So Foley to the penalty bench for hooking. Big penalty kill here late in the first period for the Highlanders, who last time they were on the kill scored a shorthanded goal courtesy of number 27, Matt DeAngelis, who is out there to start the PK. Roach tying a stick up and is able to bounce one out through center. Cicerone and DeAngelis out there with Roach and Dylan Marujo. That penalty killing quartet to start things off. Here's Page dragging it through his skates. Deflects towards the middle. Marujo laid a big check onto him. That'll always get the fans here roaring at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Carrying this puck in, Louis Pasillo. Pasillo gets it in deep. Now Tadia up top to the point. Backhanded across the line. Too hot to handle for Doherty, who was rammed there by Cicerone. Puck given up, and DeAngelis gets the clear all the way down. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first. Power play time winding down to a minute left. As this puck was overskated by Pasillo. Doe leads Slattery in. Now Slattery moves in and just fired it wide. He tried to go low stick side and had Nocella moving to his left, but the against the grain bid just missed that far post. Moving back in with it, Pasillo shoots, and then that one caught iron as he tried to go glove side. Both teams getting real close here. Medford still on the power play for about half a minute more. Slattery can't poke it through. Nice job by Tufts. Now Doe makes a move and clears on the backhand. Power play time is waning. Long shot, save made Marujo. Puck taken back here by the Mustangs. Bischoff centers, shot blocked away by Tenzin Gesar. We're in the final minute of the first period. Power play time winding down as Marujo paddles it away on the short side. They look to center again. Gesar uses the reach to poke it out to center. And the Highlanders get a huge penalty kill late here in the first. It remains 1-1. Still time remains. O'Donovan spinning off the boards. It's driven up to Marujo. Wild shot goes well wide of the cage. Medford out through center ice. They chop it past Foley. Joe Luongo greeted there by Marujo, who gets tossed down. Tenzin Gesar spears one ahead. Final 12 seconds. Marujo once again lining up for the big hit. It's driven back in onto Jack Marujo, and he will take the face-off. There is just 1 second left here in the first. Marujo could have swept it away to the corner. Medford will pull Nocella just for the heck of it. Why not? And that will do it for the first period of play here between the Mustangs and the Highlanders. 2 shorthanded goals. All the offense we've got through 15 minutes of play, but both teams will skate into the intermission tied up 1 apiece as we will return for the second period call in just a moment. Stick with us here. You're watching Boys Varsity High School Hockey on Somerville Ed TV. We welcome you back inside of the Veterans Memorial Arena in Somerville, Massachusetts. Second period about set to start here between Medford and Somerville. The two sides tied up at 1 apiece after 1 period. Both goals scored in the game so far coming shorthanded. Tyler Tadia opened the scoring for the Mustangs. It was answered by Matty DeAngelis. Both of those goals coming on shorthanded breakaways, as right off the start of the second period, Chris Casesso throws his weight around. Puck is sent all the way down by the Mustangs. It is icing. Well, the physicality picked up right where it left off, that's for certain. Off the face-off, turned onto the net quickly by Cicero. Nice save made by Nocella. Now Morgan, shot, kneeling block made there by Page. Nicely done. Highlanders trying to keep possession here, but it'll be a 3-on-2 after Gessar ran into Cicerone. Shot from the wing, tipped wide from McGillivray. Now another centering feed. McGillivray again got his stick to it, but tipped it wide. McGillivray moved it in deep. Cicerone trying to get it up to the wing. Mustang player took a tumble. That was Karsten Mangan. Puck finally worked free to Casesso. Mangan though, good stick. Stood him up, tried to work around Morgan, but Nick Cicerone, the captain of the Highlanders, takes over. Fired a pass ahead. Squibb to Casesso. He will ice the puck. Face-off comes all the way back down to Jack Marujo. Up top, point shot, and Marujo got a piece of that as he fights it off into the corner. That was Doherty who let it fly. Looked like that puck went off the cuff of Marujo's glove. Roach taking back over here for the Highlanders. Sends one up the near side boards. It bounces away from O'Donovan. Doe just is able to clear the line. Mustangs reset and are back in quickly. O'Donovan, too soft on that pass, can't get it through. Marujo able to step forward with it, and he'll clear it to center. Now, it's drilled off the legs of O'Donovan. He'll pick it up here, left wing side. Shot taken, they score! Aiden O'Donovan finding a hole. And just 1:58 into the second, the Highlanders have forged ahead. O'Donovan blocked down what was an attempted clear-in by Aiden Doherty. Blocked it right off of his shin pads. Took it down the left wing and found some daylight through John Nocella on the stick side. Certainly one that the Mustangs would want to have back. But now a lead for the Highlanders to work with. But it's only a narrow one of 2-1. Aiden O'Donovan with the goal. Marujo gloves a puck down at center. And Slattery got his stick in there. He tripped his man up. And it's the fourth minor penalty of the game here against Somerville. We are not even halfway through this game yet. And then another big penalty kill coming up. That goal from O'Donovan at 1:58, unassisted. Also the first even strength goal that we've had here tonight. Right off the face-off. It is played all the way down by Foley. Medford from their own end will get the rush going. Or maybe not, as Doe stood in the way. Offside play here. Off the face-off, trying to get it out of his skates was McGillivray. Now Sean McGilvray moving back in, lost the handle of it, and that allows for an easy cover by Marujo. Off of the face-off, Doe trying to advance it out. Puck right along the line. Medford has to peel back, and Morgan airs one all the way back down to Nocella. Turning back in his own end with it, Tyler Tadia, their lone goal scorer. He'll hand it on over. Doherty tried to drop it back, but the point was vacated. And it clears the zone with under a minute to go on this power play for the Mustangs. Carried back in and fired on wide by Antenuto. Up top to the point. Page had it, lost it. Here comes O'Donovan. 1 against 3. He'll drop it back off for Morgan, and he'll backhand one in. Slattery in the penalty box for 33 more seconds. Puck was in the feet of Tadia, and it's cleared by Marujo all the way down behind the net of Nocella. Up the wing, Vincent Castro couldn't handle it, and Roach will send it right on back. Now a puck popping free, nearly a takeaway for O'Donovan after it got away from Aiden Doherty. Slattery getting ready to exit the box. Marujo turns and cranks one that deflects off the glove of Mark Bischoff and out of play, but the penalty is over, and the Highlanders' penalty kill is a perfect 4 for 4. Off the face-off, Marujo sends it ahead. And now here comes Chris Casesso. Casesso accelerates down the far wing, gets around Tufts. Up top for Roach at the near point. Settles it down and plays one around the net. Jones there along the boards. Down low, Cicerone back of the net. Wrap around, score! And Nick Cicerone able to take the puck from behind the net. Didn't even emerge from the goal line. He was able to just stuff it in right along the post. And not even 5 minutes into the period, the Highlanders jump out now to a 3-1 lead. Goals from O'Donovan and now Cicerone, the captain. And two rather shaky ones against John Nocella as Jack Marujo covers up in the blue paint. At the beginning of the season, head coach Chris Capasso told me that the senior group of forwards that he has are who he will rely on heavily to produce for this team this season. Well, tonight and in this second period, Aiden O'Donovan and Nick Cicerone have stepped up with two huge goals to not only give Somerville a lead, but to also give them a cushion as Marujo snaps that puck out of the air with the left hand. Off the face-off, puck in Tadia's possession, lost it to Morgan, off the glass. Nice keep there by Rowan Kennedy. Kennedy, number 20, at that near point, worked it into the circle. Now it's played across off the stick of Foley. Medford trying to get set up, played across, Kennedy, wrist shot, and Marujo says, I've seen enough of that. He'll take the face off and slow everything down. Well, the Highlanders tonight have certainly given the folks here on hand plenty to jump around about, especially in this second period. Puck is in behind Marujo's net. The Mustangs are trying to counter here after allowing 2 goals in the opening 5 minutes of period 2. Both of them, I think it's safe to classify as rather odorous. But Somerville, they don't ask how, just how many. And the Highlanders have 3 right now and lead it by 2 over the Mustangs. Marujo slows that down for brother Dylan. He will turn one up the boards, and Casesso will just flop one forward. No icing though, so Gessar will play chase. He looked to ram Kennedy there. Now it's Lind getting that puck up and out through center. Kennedy backhands back into the Highlanders zone. Roach turning with it. Gets it to Slattery. Leaves it there for Doe. Now he'll send Jones in. Jones. Now that shot ramp off of Lind and then Doherty up and out of play. Faceoff should stay inside the zone here. With 7:42 left in the second. Highlanders looking for their 3rd win of the year. They're looking to stay unbeaten in conference play. And they're also looking to snap out of this winless funk that they've been in lately. Mustangs motor back in. Short side chance was shut down by Marujo. He got that big paddle down. Lind through the crease, off the backhand of Marujo's stick. Another opportunity, and that's up over Marujo's head and into the mesh. As the Mustangs try to push and get themselves at least to within 1 if they can. Highlanders are 0-6-1 in their last 7. If any team is in need of a win, it's them, as Marujo once again quick to seal the short side. Now it's played ahead by DeAngelis to O'Donovan, rumbling in. Big save made, rebound. There is a penalty coming up. What a big save made there by the goaltender, John Nocella. Aiden O'Donovan was bidding for his 2nd goal of the night. There was a penalty call on the play. Connor Finnegan is in the box. Power play in effect here for the Highlanders. They win the draw. Marujo, quick shot. Glove save made by Nocella. So it's Doe out there with Cicerone and O'Donovan. Dylan Marujo and Alex Morgan out operating at the point. Cicerone couldn't win that faceoff. He got tied up there in the circle with Page. Marujo keeps it in. Now for Doe, centers, off O'Donovan's backhand. He gets it back here along the far boards, now up for Morgan. Plenty of jostling out in front of Nocella. Quick shot there, O'Donovan. And Nocella got a piece of that. He doesn't have his stick. Now he gets it back. Morgan across. Quick opportunity, O'Donovan shoots. And while Nocella was back in the net, he made the glove save somehow. Battling there in front with Doherty and Cicerone. Morgan keeps the point. Here's O'Donovan winding and blasting a shot. Save made, Nocella. Best pressure of the game here for the Highlanders. On the power play for $110 more as that shot tips over top of the net. Marujo trying to keep it. Morgan will. Pressure being mounted here as O'Donovan winds again, and Nocella comes up with the glove stop, and they needed that whistle badly, did Medford. Cicerone is separated out of the pile. There were some moments on that power play sequence where Nocella, the goaltender, was virtually inside his own net. He was playing right on his goal line. Right off the face-off, they send one into the corner. Casesso can't get to it. It's up to Foley. Long shot. And most likely going wide. Nocella, though, will not take a chance with it. 5:59 left to go here in the second. 52 seconds on this Highlander power play. They try and make it a 4-1 lead. Puck is into DeAngelis. Driven off the stick of Jones, who keeps it in. DeAngelis got it middle. Finally, the Mustangs get it clear from Giglio. Foley turns his own net. Up for Jones. Jones pestered a bit there by Mantenuto. Highlanders get the puck in deep, under half a minute left on the power play. Jones trying to go short side, can't. Jones up the boards. Foley will skate down into the corner. Foley, the defenseman, in deep, wraparound attempt, stopped, rebound, blocked. Foley lunging for it, up in the air, down in the blue paint, and finally it's covered. A Highlander then got cross-checked into the goaltender, Nocella. That was by Mangan, I believe, and now Nocella is caved backwards into his net. I am not sure what Karsten Mangan was thinking on that play. After the whistle, a senseless cross-check, and he might have just injured the only rostered goaltender for the Medford Mustangs. And John Nocella is back up on two skates. The Highlanders are going to have 7 seconds of a 5-on-3, and then they're right back to the power play where they have been peppering the net of John Nocella, who currently is keeping the Mustangs afloat right now. But just not a smart penalty there from the sophomore Karsten Mangan. .14 left to go here in the second. Off the face-off, they get it back to Morgan. That's over top of Nocella's net. One penalty is over. It's now a 5-on-4. Here's Marujo shooting. Oh, he just lasered that one wide. Morgan tries to backhand one in deep, gave it up, and McGalvery can clear. McGilveray can clear. Here comes Dylan Marujo. Marujo puts on the brakes, floats a pass intended for Morgan. It is cleared all the way down to the ice by Tufts. Somerville on the power play yet again. Doe to Morgan. Morgan bumped off the puck by Page. Now Cicerone. Short pass into the corner. O'Donovan there. Doe trying to help him out against Doherty. Doe turns it back. O'Donovan up top to the point. Morgan walks the line. Long shot. Deflected. Loose puck. They can't bury it on the rebound. It's in behind Nocella's net. They scramble to get it free. Now it's in the slot, and it finally can be cleared by the Mustangs all the way down by McGilveray. Half a minute on this Highlander power play left. They gotta hurry with it. Morgan got it up the wing for Jones. Jones trying to get past Doherty into the corner. Jones keeps it moving as it was in his feet. Got it to DeAngelis. Looks to center. Can't. Towards the boards. And the Mustangs will kill off back-to-back penalties to keep it a 3-1 game. As Kevin Gannon lost his footing and went skates first into the end boards. Team's back to even strength. Off glass and then off the glove of Finnegan, so no icing. Under 3 minutes to play here in period number 2. Highlanders opened up a 2-goal lead thanks to goals from O'Donovan and Cicerone. But now here comes Tadia moving in with space to the middle, and Doe with a great back check effort there. Just swiped it right off his back, and now Casesso moving in, took a hit, got it to Jones. Jones had it knifed away off his stick. Foley keeps it in and plays it deep. Jones rattles the glass there on that check. Medford looking for a clear. Puck gets through Foley. Here comes Tadia again. Tadia thought he had help coming as he tried to get a pass over, but then he got bundled into the end wall there. Up and down we go here from Somerville as O'Donovan flips it into the corner. Rams's man there in Pusillo. Roach there first, but Castro is determined on that forecheck. Dylan Marujo up the boards, but past Slattery. Puck deflected off a Highlander's stick. Waved at by Marujo, it went wide. Under 1:40 to go here in the second. Puck in behind the net. Worked free by Roach. Up for O'Donovan, he'll airmail it ahead. Glove down by Mangan, who gets toppled there on a heavy check. Cicerone trying to get back. Quick shot is wide of the net from Bischoff. Slattery losing his stick. Clears it out. Bischoff trying to lead a teammate in Castro. Nice pass there from Castro. This is Luongo trying to center, and it was left there at the side of the net. Bischoff went hard into the crease and got a little shove from Jack Marujo. But the play blown dead here with 1:03 left in the second. And the goaltender for Medford, John Nocella, is trying to adjust some equipment here on the fly. I think the Mustangs might have to burn a timeout here. I think the goaltender had a strap break off his pad. Oh my. He's got everybody coming back to try and help him fix this out. I'll tell you one thing, there is many moments as a goaltender where your heart sinks and drops, and one of those moments is when you know there is something wrong with your equipment. There is 1:03 left in the second, but John Nocella only has one pad on his leg right now. Well, not something you see, I suppose, every day. When I played high school hockey, my coach sometimes would tell me to act like I had a strap loose, so that way we could get a free timeout. Looks like they got the extra piece he's needed. I'm not sure what it is that broke off the pad, but depending on the strap, that is going to impact mobility and how the pad itself stays to your leg. Getting help from Devin Page to try and make that repair, but this game has come to a halt here with 1:03 left in the second. And after all that continuous up and down play, we have come to a complete stop before the final minute. 1:03 left here in period 2. We'll drop the puck. Fortunately, the intermission is not too far away. He'll have time to go over his equipment and make sure it's set and ready for period number 3. Foley, puck into the crease. Swept away by Marujo, and then another shot is held on to there by Marujo as Tufts got that puck out high and let it go. Off the face-off, Doherty intercepts Marujo's pass. Shot was blocked by Cicerone. Wraparound attempt. Getting there was Marujo. Then Marujo throws his weight around in the corner. Puck comes free. Cicerone flips it up the boards. Not out. Second effort from DeAngelis. It is out. And then DeAngelis hit at center. And the arm of the official is up. There will be a penalty coming up here with 14 seconds left in period number 2. Or no. Icing instead the call. They do not call that hit on DeAngelis. Fair enough, I suppose. 14 seconds left. Attacking zone face-off here for Medford. On the draw, puck is cleared out by Cicerone. Under 10 seconds to go. Here in the period, Medford trying to get one more shot on if they can, but time will run out here on the Mustangs. We've played 30 minutes of hockey, and the Highlanders scoring 2 here in the second. The Highlanders score 2 in the second. They'll take a 3-1 lead into the dressing room as we make the turn for home. We'll be back for the third period call in just a moment. Stick with us right here on Somerville at TV. We're back here inside of the Veterans Memorial Arena. Third and final period of regulation hockey set to start in just a moment. The Highlanders trying to snap a 7-game winless slide. They're 0-6-1 in those 7 games. But they've set themselves up here nicely in front of a very demonstrative crowd. They want to see these Highlanders get the win as badly as those boys out there on the ice. They've got a 3-1 lead through 30 minutes of hockey. And they just need to play 15 solid minutes to cap off the victory. Goals in that second period from seniors Aidan O'Donovan and Nick Cicerone. As we're back underway here in period number 3. Matty DeAngelis scored a shorthanded goal back in the first period as Marujo makes the glove save. Off the face-off, puck skitters on through to the near boards. Gessar can't clear it out. Big hit, Cicerone. Got the shoulder in there and flipped it all the way down, where it's given up by the goaltender. Oh, Nocella gave it right to Casesso. He just didn't have a play to make. Casesso out high in the zone, keeps it in and heads off for a change. Doe is the lone forechecker right now. Mustangs able to break out. Nice pass along the wing. Mantenuto moving in. Save Marujo. Rebound. And that was put over top of the net. Mustangs with it here, back at their own end. Mantenuto with a great opportunity denied by Marujo. Puck taken here by Doherty. Lost it to Doe. Got it back and tried to lead Pasillo ahead. O'Donovan checked down by Tadia. He can't step around Seamus Foley. Now the puck is poked available. Roach trying to slow down Pasillo, who plays it around into the corner. This is Lind. Lind checked there by Foley. Doe strong on the stick. Tried to get it to DeAngelis. They can't clear the zone. Foley trying to contest with Lind. Roach trying to get the clear up the boards. Not out. Tufts still not out after it was blocked. Roach lost it. Long shift here for the Highlanders. Puck in the slot. And it's fired wide. Unable to get his stick free that time was McGilvray. McGilvray had it get away from his stick. DeAngelis finally clears it through Tufts all the way down for icing. Great start to this third period from Medford. Down by a pair here. They know that they can't waste any time. And they have pushed right off the jump. Flattery kicking it ahead. Now trying to move in, but the puck too far ahead into the corner. Slattery overskated it along with Finnegan. Slattery wrestles Finnegan down to the ice. Puck sliding up the boards. Marujo tosses his man aside as Slattery looks to center. A good stick there from Luongo. Puck is taken back by Finnegan, but difficult here exiting the zone for Medford. Now they're finally away with it. And they might have numbers. Quick shot wide. Big rebound off the end boards. Castro took the first shot. It drifts towards the short side. Marujo will get a much needed whistle. Off the face-off, puck turned into Roach's legs, and then it's jammed wide into the corner. Casesso got dumped there, but flung the puck forward. It is icing. But he was dropped in the far corner that time by Devin Page. Mustangs are making a move here. Still lots of time left in the third period, 11:54 to go. Highlanders need to find a way to answer. Page, bothered there by Doe. Gessar trying to axe one on through. Right at the line, Alsop had it, but Doe able to finally send one in deep. He tries to chase along with Gessar. Gessar had it poked away from him. Here is Alsop, the senior, moving in. Alsop, he got the better of Casesso there. Marujo then went down on a hit. Puck was in Alsop's feet. Now at the blue line. Oh, that was close. It looked to be onside. Highlanders will take the break and clear all the way down to Nocella. Alsop cutting middle. Nearly gave it up, but recovered against O'Donovan. Alsop right at center ice. Able to send this puck in. He'll head off for a change. Foley battles there with Tadia, his number shake. Tadia trying to get some help here. Highlanders to the line, puck not out, second effort. Finally it is. Priscilla wants to come right back in over the line. Instead, he pops this one up into the bench. Puck worked away nicely by Jones on a sweep check. Chance from afar was off the side of the net from Tufts. Long point shot, stick save Marujo. Jones got it ahead for Slattery. Slattery, good stick lift there on Tufts. Slattery able to burrow into the corner, he took a hit. Puck taken away though by Medford. They'll try the long pass. It got through Morgan, but Tadia couldn't catch up to it. We've played 5 minutes into this third period, 3-1 Somerville. Puck cleared out through center. Doherty gives it right back to the Highlanders. Foley right up the middle. Had it taken away. Moving in, a chance for Antonuto, but he was checked off the puck. And Jones gets it as far as center ice. Lind across the zone. Intercepted there by Gessar. Second effort from Doherty. Tried to get it ahead to Page. Now Doherty can skate into one. He'll crank that shot. That save made by Marujo. Rebound into the front. Cleared away by Marujo. Another chance to the line. Big shot there. Blocked in front. And Foley gets the clear off glass, icing against the Highlanders.
Yeah, it's another freezing perfect. I'm ready to see
it. Stalemate on the draw. Mustangs get it back to the line, and Doherty will feed one in deep. Roach quickly got it up the wing, and Casesso breaks out with Tenzin Gessar. He'll sizzle that shot off the glove of Nocella. Dylan Marujo through contact. Held the line for a moment. Roach from center strokes one back in. Marujo tossing down Castro. And Marujo is going to cover up. Joe Luongo came in with a hard stop there on the goaltender. And I think the refs are going to get him for it. You just can't do that. The junior forward Joe Luongo will sit. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. It's one of those unwritten rules in the game. You just don't snow the goaltender. See if the Highlanders can make the Mustangs pay and go up by 3. This is Doe off the face-off. He'll turn it into the corner and up to Marujo. Wrist shot right into the glove of Nocella. Off the face-off, O'Donovan reaching for it. Cleared away by Doherty. Cicerone floating behind the defense. Played back in deep by Doherty. Cicerone is floating. Marujo ahead for him. Morgan trying to step forward with it. That was a nice play defensively made by Connor Finnegan. Doe Carries it in right wing side. He's finally ridden down, but O'Donovan takes it over. Now to Marujo, time and space, and that shot was stopped by Nocella. Morgan to O'Donovan, stepping in, back Marujo, wrist shot on stop, rebound loose, and it's played over to the corner. Doe throws a big check, but the Mustangs clear it all the way down to Jack Marujo. 7:20 left in the game. Morgan is flushed out quickly. Has to turn away there from Antonuto. DeAngelis sees it pop over to Foley. Now O'Donovan will snap one around. 37 left on the power play. Cicerone there first. Off of DeAngelis. Cicerone chases after it in behind the goal with DeAngelis. Off glass, Foley keeps it. Wrist shot, hit his own man. Time now for a clear, and Tadia will send it the length of the ice. Tenzin Gessar has numbers. Tenzin Gessar in, the pass across, and it's going to find a way in off of Mustang. Power play goal, and the Highlanders lead it 4-1. Looked like that puck went off of Cody Tufts and in. Gessar was trying to play that backhander across as a pass, but it'll count as a goal for Tenzin Gessar. And the Highlanders here with less than 6.5 to go in the game now lead it 4-1. They've also now scored at even strength on the power play and while shorthanded. Marujo into the feet of Casesso, who kicks it into the corner. Casesso tries to center. Puck into the corner there. Casesso trying to get help from Jones. It's O'Donovan instead. Shot blocked off of Alsop. Mustangs looking to clear. Finally, they will through Brady Roach. Alsop sees Marujo coming. Got the puck in deep. O'Donovan lost a glove. Flips one up the boards. Marujo again bounces off of Alsop. Puck driven around off a skate, and it'll exit the zone. Doe nearly had a takeaway after Doherty couldn't keep it. Marujo left it behind the net, and neither Dylan Marujo or Foley wanted it. Puck is cleared into the bench. Or rather, that was O'Donovan, who is still without his glove. He'll go and get it now. .5:10 left to go here from Somerville. The Highlanders leading the Mustangs 4-1. Trying to get their third win of the year and their first win in a while. Still 5 minutes left to go. Long shot. Marujo able to paddle it to the boards. Tadia, the lone goal scorer for the Mustangs, who opened the scoring back at the 7:17 mark of period one. Highlanders have rattled off the next four. Casesso can't fight through the stick checks. Morgan finishes a hit. Mustangs get it in deep. Finnegan will peel up for a change. Quick shot on, and Marujo has it covered up. .420 left here in the third. Cicerone couldn't win the draw. Wraparound attempt, and Marujo got himself over there from post to post. He's got it tied up. Face off, onto the back for Tufts. Shot hit his own man, Page, in front. Cicerone uses the glass to flip it forward to Tenzin Gesar. And then Cicerone stepped through with a shoulder on his man. He is going to get booked, though, for, if I had to guess, interference. And it is. Four minutes even left here in the third. Cicerone in the box. Mustangs looking to cut it to 2. Big power play here for them. Nocella is still in the net, as here's a turnover, and Doe will dart in shorthanded again. Nathan Doe, big save made that time by Nocella. Oh, that is a huge save right there. The Highlanders were looking for their second shorthanded goal of the day. And it nearly ended up in the back of their net. Had a couple tough ones get past him in the second, no doubt about it, but John Nocella has been strong since. It prompts head coach Sean Bates to call a timeout. This team has to find a way to execute on this power play if they want to have any hope at all in mounting an unbelievable comeback. They would need to score 3 goals in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. But with this sport, anything is possible. And that's why that save by Nocella is important, at least for now, in the context of the game. Highlanders get attacking zone face-off. They are shorthanded. Tie up on the draw. It'll be the Mustangs to carry in. It's played wide of the net. Nocella is off for the extra skater. With it here, Leo Mantenuto. Mantenuto ahead. Puck carried in over the line by Castro. Shot sticked away by Marujo. Puck worked around the net. Picking it up, Pasillo. Up now to the point. Doherty, wrist shot. Plenty of traffic in front. Marujo never saw that one. Tenzin Gesar all the way into the goal! Tenzin Gesar with a billiard shot from about 170 feet away. And that is his second goal of the game. It's another shorthanded goal. And the Highlanders are going to finally pick up a win, their first in 7 games. What a bounce. Tenzin Gesar with a power play goal and shorthanded goal, as Marujo is going to get a penalty. Well, the crowd here at the Veterans Memorial Arena is certainly immersed in this game. And the Highlanders have put on quite a show for them. scoring 5 goals here against Medford. They'll pull Nocella again. That makes it a 6-on-3. Marujo save, and he had it covered just long enough to get the whistle. So with Nocella to the bench, it's a 6-on-3. O'Donovan will replace Doe. Roach and Morgan are out there as the trio. 2:39 left here in the game. 5-1 Somerville over Medford. And after some deliberation, head coach Chris Capasso will use his timeout here with 2:39 left in the third. His team down 2 men, but ahead in the game by 4. And you have to figure with 2:39 left to go, this result should hold for the Highlanders. Net remains empty, 6-on-3, and there's a goal for the Mustangs. They get one back, and Tadia's got both of them. A power play and short-handed goal for him. Cicerone exits the box. Marujo is still in for a $140. That goal was a 6-on-3 score, which is certainly a rarity. But the Mustangs know at this point all their chips have to be pushed in. They will yank Nocella again. On the power play, it's a 6-on-4. The net empty. O'Donovan just wide. No icing though, as the Mustangs are on a power play. Now a 5-2 game. Not out of the zone here. Puck held. And back to Mantenuto. It bounces over to the circle. Tadia wanted the hat trick. He just missed to the short side. Under 2 minutes to play here, third period. Highlanders trying to defend the house as it's to the front and then stopped by Marujo. It hit off the legs of Devin Page. Mustangs with it here, pass on over. Castro can't shoot it around Tenzin Gessar. It's back in the corner for Castro. He's hit by Gessar. Doe looking, empty netter, no. Dylan Marujo in the box for just 35 more seconds. Mustangs would need 3 goals and a $125 to tie the game. Cicerone forechecking. 6-on-4 right now for the Mustangs. They move in over the line. Lind lost it. Puck out high. Held in. Mantenuto trying to shoot it. DeAngelis though all over him. Puck taken away. Wrapped around the glass and out. And it will roll on its edge. A Somerville roll all the way down behind the Medford net. Dylan Marujo out of the box. It's now a 6-on-5. We're into the final minute, 50 seconds to go. Curling at center ice, trying to get in is Page. He sends one into Morgan's corner. Morgan hard around. O'Donovan trying to brush it forward. It's off a stanchion. Kicks middle. DeAngelis wide of the net. This time it's icing. With 31 seconds left to go, the Highlanders bidding for another empty netter, but they came up 0 for 3. Neither team with a timeout left to use. 31 seconds to go. The net is empty for Medford. Off the draw, quick shot. Glove save Marujo. He's able to flag the shot from Mark Bischoff down. 27 to go. Puck kicking back to the point. Tufts had his shot blocked. Cleared by Mariani. Under 20 seconds to go. Not enough for icing. Medford trailing by 3. It's all the way back. Marujo will just try and eat off the rest of the clock as he tries to pin it out behind the net. Just a few seconds left. Puck to the short side. This game is over. Jack Marujo back in the net, and the Highlanders back in the win column. 5-2 the final as they topple Medford in a much-needed and spirited win here at the Veterans Memorial Arena.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel. 5 years later, how am I the man still? Draft day, A. Wiggins. Then on the side, we stay winning.
What a finish to this one. And the winless streak is over at 7 games. Jack Marujo, the first win of his senior season and his 3rd appearance of the season. And the offense comes to life here at home. Goals from DeAngelis, O'Donovan, Cicerone, Tenzin Gessar times 2. And Jack Marujo did the rest in net to secure a 5-2 victory for the Highlanders. That does it for us here tonight. Somerville back in action on Saturday. They welcome in Winthrop at 3 o'clock, their final home game of this 2021-2022 season. But for now, signing off here from Somerville, Massachusetts, I'm Tyler Aragao. I want to say a thank you to our wonderful crew here. Your final score from the Veterans Memorial Arena, it's the Highlanders 5, the Mustangs 2. Have a good evening, everybody.